Hey everyone, how's it going? So I was just kind of rocking out there to the music and stuff and having a good time. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad to see we already got a bunch of good people in here. Alrighty, so let's go. Let me scroll back up here to the top of it. And the first one that came in was Uncle Al at Die Bullfrog 79. So Uncle Al, I just went ahead and emailed out the link. For some reason, YouTube's not letting me put the link in the comments anymore. I guess they hate StreamYard. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Then Michael58 came in, and Courtney's husband, Freaky Geek. Yeah, I had that problem too with the internet going in and out here. So if all of a sudden I freeze up, stay on. In 5 minutes, I'll be back. That's the way stupid Sparklight works around here. And we got Cecilia Jansen here, Courtney's husband, Duncan 1900 Homestead, Conrad Homestead. Hey, guys, good to see you. Searching Sabrina. Hey, haven't seen you for a while. Teresa and Lee from Stringfield Ridge Farm. Coming on down here. Let's see. Gina H.T. Hey, how's it going? Kathy, North Star Prepster, the queen of mods. And here comes Uncle Al. Gonna join me here. Let's get him up here. All right, let's go this one here. There we go. All right.
And this is what I'm eating tonight, just tortilla and seasoned flank steak.
Oh, speaking of something eating, my daughter decided to make I don't know what to call it, not stone soup, but stone stew. She took several cans of beef stew, several cans of chili, several cans of different types, 4 different types of beans, pinto, Great Northern, kidney, and black beans. Tossed it all in the pot, bunch more spices and stuff. It was good. Okay.
Hi, CR. Hi, everybody. And they're searching Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina.
Freaky Geeks in here. I'm going down here. Conrad already did. According to GD searchings. Catching up here, and
you know,
CR. All right, Creative Redundancy from Canada.
5th live stream today. Everybody's been asking me to go on their live stream. I just finished one on. This is the craziest live stream I've been on.
And oh man, you got okay. All right.
It's like everybody's been asking me questions. When the Earth ends, are you a time traveler? And it's like, huh?
Yeah. All right. Oh, Josh Connor just came in.
Hi, Josh. And Allegheny Mountains.
Yep. Mountain Homestead there. Okay. So tonight's this side over here topic was spurred by some comments from back east, most notably Brett at Burchard Homestead. And he was talking about it a couple of weeks ago. And I went out and I started looking around and started checking the, Sam's Club, Albertsons,
grocery shops, outlets,
Walmart. And we have a new Costco here, and it's been open for for about 3 weeks now. And so I've been checking them out and going to all the places. And so let me start off with the part spring versus fall. Last spring, everyone back east was talking about, oh, Walmart's out of food. Oh, Costco's out of food. Sam's out of food. Out here, where I am here in Idaho, all the stores were fully stocked. I called my wife. Everything in California, up in Northern California, over in the East Bay, was fully stocked. Then I heard someone out in Oklahoma say, oh, we're starting to get shortages here. And then someone in Colorado, we're starting to get shortages here. And then we got hit here with some shortages and restrictions on it. They kind of nipped it in the bud, the shortages, by just putting restrictions on it first here really quick. They were limiting the things that were moving quick. They put limits on it. And then the next week it hit where my wife's at in California there in the East Bay. saw a guy with a shopping cart full of sugar and croissant rolls. The sugar I can understand. The croissant rolls, not unless he was getting them at a discount. Anybody else got a green foot? No, I got a brown foot and pale green thumb. I got some stuff that grew really good here this year. In fact, I just had for lunch, I had one of my cantaloupe, a big cantaloupe, fresh one out of the garden. And then my daughter cut up one just a little bit smaller, gave it to the boys. And it took the three boys most of the afternoon to finish off that one cantaloupe. Almost as useful, 59 rolls of, yeah. Oh, and Courtney's in here, Wide Family Farm. So we got Courtney and Courtney's husband. All right, so my daughter, though, did notice that when she went to Sam's Club, they were limiting it to one bundle, jumbo bundle per trip. They go, you want to go back out to your car and come back in, you can get another bundle, another thing of toilet paper. At Costco, no restrictions on anything. So, hey, buddy, at Gemini Homestead. And so I got some pictures here. I'll go through here. Let me get over here. Yeah. Okay. I did not see this anywhere. I never even saw this empty shelves like this other than the toilet paper aisle at Walmart last spring, well, late spring. All right. But there is, going around the last couple of weeks, there's been nothing like this out there.
No, it's like more sporadic. I got spots.
Yeah. So, some of the questioning, I think, how close are we to having a shortage? I don't know. And I'm going to depend on the side chat here to, if they've seen shortages where they're at, let the side chat know about it. Spinach. Okay. Courtney hasn't seen either except for toilet paper and paper towels. Yeah. Okay. Can we still get supplies? I think so.
It depends, Gil, because we're backlogged here. We can't get our trucks out to the east because people are still standing in the highways. Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what I did last Friday. No, Friday or Saturday. And when I get down through here. Canning supplies. Yes. Canning supplies, I have noticed, are gone because everybody's planting a garden. And guess what? The gardens are coming in. Oh, I need to do something with all this food. I need to can it. So canning supplies are there.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
We got 2 warehouses full of canning supplies. We cannot move it because we're a distribution point because we have to go through LA to get to the East Coast.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, Al, I don't want to blame any particular party tonight because I found out some stuff that's going around on both parties. Both sides are doing it. So we're just not going to point fingers tonight.
Nope.
All right. So can we still get supplies? Well, I got plenty of supplies. My daughter got plenty of supplies. My wife got plenty of supplies in California, Northern California. Can we get enough to go through the harvest time? I think so. My daughter's canned a ton of stuff. What I see on the shelves out there, I see plenty of stuff.
It depends what region you're in. If you're in like East Texas, not so good.
Yeah. Okay, Michael 58 says no shortages, very limited. Hey, it's Scott at Hidden Valley Homestead. Hey, Scott. Down there in LA, have you guys seen any shortages on anything down in the LA area? Oh, tons of sanitizer at Walmart. It's back. The sanitizer's back. All right, cool. Ryder Dust is in the house. All righty. All right, so I think people, if we are prudent, we can get enough to last till springtime or the next harvest. If we don't go overboard. And Albany Mountain Homestead said freezers are harder to come by. Yeah, and the price has gone up. The only place that I found that still has freezers was Sam's Club, and they now stock 3 sizes. Not they used to stock just a 5 cubic foot and a 7 cubic foot. Now they have a 9 cubic foot. But yeah, there were, when I was in Sam's Club the last time, they still had several freezers of each size there. These are chest freezers, which is good, which is better than a stand-up, because this fact is, if the power goes out, it stays cold longer. If you open it up, all that cool stays in the chest freezer. It doesn't come flowing out the door.
Trick, folks, if you're using a chest freezer, Palmetto Prepared did one on sandstone. Put a layer of sandstone on the bottom, and it keeps the inside of the freezer cool. Gil, did you froze? I think Gil froze. Let's say hello to everybody on the chat. Gil's trying to unfreeze himself. It's been it's the weird stuff we're getting shortages on, and everybody knows that. Yeah, we know. It's like we have a little bit of problem. It's like Mary Beth says, it's certain items you can't find, like freezers, canning supplies, cleaning supplies, Clorox wipe, Lysol, big time Lysol. Weirdest part was we had a little run on tampons and feminine hygiene products. You want to get some people mad at you, don't have those. And I think Sand Hollow. Hi, Sand Hollow. Oops.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. My webcam stopped working.
It's the Chinese girl. What's next?
Yeah, so let me see if I can catch back up here. There was so the last thing I saw was Albany Homestead was saying there was a shortage of alcohol there. Alcohol comes and goes at the different stores around here, but right now everybody seems to they actually have hand sanitizer in big bottles and stuff again. So yeah, maybe freezers will be cheaper, more available in January. Could be, it may be even as soon as November that they'll be available more around. Rustic Tradition has joined us, and catching back up here, guys. Yeah, I froze. I'm back. Michelle P.
Sand Hollow.
Sand Hollow. That's Butch at Sand Hollow here in Idaho.
Yep.
And catching up here. A lot of comments came in. All right, so back down here, Mary Beth is okay. All right, so let's get into some pictures here and see what I found. All right, this week I did not see this. I did not see nearly empty shelves when I was going around. I did not see long lines at the grocery stores, either one of the ones I went to. I did not see overcrowded stores. I did not see only a couple people wearing masks. I saw just about everybody wearing masks, and nobody was complaining. Amazing. I did not see long lines outside of Costco. I just pulled in, went up, got a cart, went in, and this was not early. That was not early. This was at normal opening time, about 20 minutes after normal opening time. I did not see this in Costco. I did not see this in Costco. The line that I was in, there were 2 carts in front of me, and they only had 4 registers open. So, yeah, I did not see this at Albertsons. Or this. Yeah, of course, we already showed that one. I did not see the empty shelves this time. What I did see was I saw
everybody's
one
having
section
that.
where there was a couple things missing, but what's not, what they were bringing out more stuff on carts to do restocking. I saw full aisles in the medications, the cough syrups and stuff. And with mac and cheeses and all that stuff, I saw full supplies. Cereals and stuff was full. And when I went to Winco, absolutely full.
Yep.
Now, when I went to Winco, the canned tomatoes, got a flat of them. The black beans, got 3 flats of them. Refried beans, got the big flat, which is 24 cans, which is basically 2 of these small flats. Got a bunch of pinto beans, Great Northern. I loaded up the cart and nobody batted an eye because there are other people who grabbed here, their stuff. Carts were full going out, but nothing. What about survival food? Scott, beans and stuff are a great survival food. You can mix it and match with anything. I got a couple boxes of instant rice as well. I mean, it was, and there was nobody eyeballing me, nobody going, "Ooh, he's taking all the food." It was just normal. Oh, LA, local Sam's and Costco is out. Ooh. So LA's being hit too because of their problems with transportation, but
we know. I live in a distribution point.
Oh,
We're trying to get food down there.
he's talking about the prepackaged survival food. I got enough of that. I don't need any more. I have, we have enough food here. My daughter and I went through and stuff. What she got, and I got. We got a couple new wire shelves. Put them in the basement down there next to the bunker greenhouse, and checked up. And just in canned food, not the jars that she's done canning on. We got about 6 months worth of beans, vegetables, all the other types, sauce, spaghetti sauces, pasta sauces, big variety. We got plenty.
It's Red Shed.
Yeah. So okay, Kathy's saying, yeah. So that could be the other thing too. People are doing curbside pickup. I know they do that at Sam's Club early in the morning. After 10 o'clock, you don't see anybody parked over in the curbside pickup. Maybe 1 or 2 cars, and that's it.
And let's say hello to Red Shed. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right.
I got to adjust something.
When Uncle Al and I did the thing 2 weeks ago on survival buckets, a lot of the companies have the government has then picked up a bunch of contracts for stockpiling stuff, and some other companies have just bought out the manufacturers. There's now they're playing catch up. In fact, I just got an email today from Thrive. They said, "All right, we got these are the things we have back in stock now. We've met our contracts. We now have stuff back in stock." So stuff is starting to come back in. Hey, Kaylin. We got Kaylin Strain in the house. She does some great reviews of MREs and stuff. So let me go on here. And I saw this on at Winco. All the things were full. We stocked up on peanut butter, jam, everything I saw at Winco. Oh, it's got a bunch of Chilean beans and refried beans stuff. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff here at because just in case, because it took about 8 weeks from the time that people in the Eastern time zone reporting that they're running out in Ohio and down in Florida and stuff, running out of stuff at their Sam's Clubs, Costco's, Walmarts and stuff before it hit here. And so, we're all stocked up. We're still canning stuff from the garden. My daughter was down there today just with a big old basket of green beans, snapping, breaking them, and getting ready to can them. Yeah. Hidden Valley. Scott, Butch has a freeze dryer now. And we still have we have a steer that goes into the butcher in about 7 weeks. So, and that's all set up. Yeah. Prices I have noticed. Some prices are going up. Others are just, some are going up dramatically. Others are staying the same, but I noticed the package sizes are getting smaller, especially at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, the what used to be 12 ounces is now 10 ounces. What used to be 16 ounces is now 12 ounces. I mean, it's just things are just to keep their dollar price, it's going down. Hey, Reed at Manifestations of Imagination. There is one smart guy. And so, what do we got here? This topic just struck. No, it's not. His name is not Nancy. Its name is Skillet, because that's where it's going to wind up, is in the skillet. All right. I did have to wind up the food saver we've had for years. The heating element took a, and so I had to get a new one. And Costco had the food saver $50 less than Sam's Club did. Guess where I bought the food saver?
And
so we have a food. So we have a food saver now, and my daughter's using it. Okay, all right, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen is in here. Okay, I think I missed her before when she came in.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to catch all the comments here. So, yeah, the $50, that was because it was Costco runs their sale that's good for a month, and Sam's Club runs their sale. Well, when I first looked at it, all right, we had the one there. I thought we were going to get it out and test it, and we tried using it and stuff. I went back. I got the food saver at Costco, but when I was there 4 days earlier, they had a pallet of the boxes of the extra bag rolls. They were out of the extra bag rolls. I'm not sure what happened, but they were out of the extra bag rolls, or maybe they moved them somewhere else and I couldn't find them. Oh, yeah, we got you beat there, Butch. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, when it was still in the shade on the back porch, the thermometer said 108. And it felt it too. I was going in and out trying to set up form boards for pouring concrete here in a little bit.
You gotta hurry, Gil, because I've been tracking this monster storm.
Yeah, I've been watching, tracking too. I mean, it's from what I see, something's supposed to come in, and then I'm going to have like 5 days of clear again, and that's what I'm going to try to schedule for. But guys, I saw some of the stuff in the side chat. Hang on, the bags are a bit pricey. Yeah. I told my daughter too, tell her, make the bags a little long. That we wash them and we can reuse them and stuff.
Yep. I'm reusing one for powdered milk. It's really easy to do.
Yeah. Oh, there is something else neat is that, Scott, 101 has been this summer. We've probably had about 20 days at least that have broken 100 here in Basalt. But with this new one I got has an attachment on it for the new, new to me is the seal. The food savers have Ziploc ones
Yep.
with a suction port on them. And so we got a few that came with the machine, but when the next time that big box is out, we're going to try to grab that box and see if we can get some more, because that's an easy one to reuse, because it's made to be reused, the Ziploc is.
Right.
Hey, Keith.
Keith and Kaylin is now in the house.
Yeah, Kaylin's been in here for a little bit.
Yep.
All right. So on the food supplies, I know that they were talking several weeks back ago that what was $5 for yeast was now $20. And I am suspecting that was the red package of yeast that comes two pack, two
Right.
1-pounders together. Well, Sam's Club had it here still for $5. I got one, but they had a limit, 1 2-pack per customer. So I got one, did my other shopping, stopped back on the way home, got gas at Sam's Club because it was Wednesday. It was the cheapest gas in town. They drop it, like 25 cents on that day. Went in, grabbed another package of yeast and a package of the baking soda, the big ones. And then my daughter was going up to Idaho Falls for something, and she got another one. And then 3 days later, they were out of yeast.
Yep. Did you get cream of tartar?
So we got baking soda, baking powder, cream of tartar,
Okay.
bunch of taco seasoning, the big things of minced onions, dehydrated minced onions, and the larger chunks, I forget what it's called, of onions, where they're a little bit bigger pieces than the small ones. A big thing of garlic powder, and a bunch of other stuff. So we have enough for what you normally going to how my wife cooks. For the going through the garlic powder, onion powder, minced onion, onion flakes and stuff. We probably have twice as much of what my wife goes through in a year. But they're in containers, so we don't have to open. If we open up one, we don't have to use it all, because they're small enough, but they're bigger than the little ones.
Right. The only weird shortages I have over here has to do with the fires and the hurricanes are plywood.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the.
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, we got a little secret conversation going on. Not a secret, but going on here. It's yeah. Yeah, Conrad Holmes said, I'm in southern Idaho, southeast Idaho. Directly west of me on the opposite side of the state is where Butch is at Sand Hollow Homestead. Scott at Hidden Valley Homestead is moving from LA to Bonner County, which is in the Panhandle up near the top. And it looks like Kathy's asking the question, is Scott moving before winter? And Scott said he'll tell you all about it on his Sunday Live. So, guys, Sunday, Hidden Valley Homestead. And what time is that going to be? 6 o'clock California time?
It should be.
Yeah, I think it's
1
6
hour
o'clock.
different.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock there, 7 o'clock for me, for Scott at Hidden Valley Homestead. Anyways, yeah, so we got supplies. We got, a lot of spices and stuff, plus all the herbs and stuff my daughter's been growing, and I've been growing. She's been harvesting them, dehydrating the herbs, the basil, the thyme, and everything else. And she has baggies full of it, all the air forced out of it. And then she throws that in the freezer. Duncan 1900 Homestead is going bye-bye. Good night.
Duncan.
Good night. And so what we've, for us, what we've done just in case we're doing our normal prepper stuff is, my daughter is finally building up her food supply, trying to match what, she grew up with in California. And are you breathing in your microphone?
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard
Oh.
breathing. Yeah. Heard it.
Sorry about that. I have asthma and COPD. It's a little hard for
Yeah.
me at times.
Okay. And cool. Yeah. Yeah, see, the last time I went to California, came back, my wife sent back a bunch of a flat of strawberry plants for my daughter to plant. So she's getting that in. But she said the basil, the other stuff, we planted this spring and it's been going wild. We haven't figured out yet how to harvest borage yet to do it right. But borage is still, it comes up. Well, it came up, it died, went back, and got new stuff coming up again already on borage. So we got plenty of that.
Funny. Thanks, White Family. But shortages over here. It's 2x4s, plywood, Fenneman products, and tampons. This is really weird.
Yeah. Well, supposedly there is and I'm going to go out on a limb here and probably get banished to YouTube dungeon for this one. Supposedly there is a national wood shortage, just like there's a national coin shortage. The national coin shortage is a bunch of BS because the coins are just being held at the distribution centers for the federal government. Okay, I'm not saying why or who. I'm not going to get into that political garbage tonight, but they're holding it for some reason. Now, lumber. There's a lumber shortage, and I've heard from someone who works for a has the same initials as my name, lumber company, and they're holding back lumber. They're not shipping it. They have lumber cut, stacked. They're not shipping.
Oh, no.
So anyways, now the only thing that's different is everybody says, like Sand Hollow says, the forest fires. Well, no, the national lumber shortage started a month before the fire started. Because when I went to the Home Depot in California there in Martinez, I went, if you saw my fence building video, I talked about it. I went in there and 6-foot dog-eared, 6 or 8 inch wide redwood boards, none. 5 foot, none. 8 foot, none. All they had
when
was
you wanted to fix your fence too.
Yeah, that's why I was repairing the fence. All they had was 4 foot, and all they had fit on top of one of those carts. There was like 50 or 60 boards 4 foot long sitting on a cart. The only thing they had plenty of was back in the back. They had the prefab 8-foot panels, 6 foot tall, dog-eared, 3 2x4s across the back, all put together, prefabbed. They had those, and so I bought 5 of those to fix the one fence that had blown over. Thanks, Scott. Yep. And let me check one thing here really quick over here. Let me move over here and just run that up, and I come right back here. It's coming up, something to check on something. Okay. Exactly. Somebody figures, oh, wait a minute, this looks like this is going to be a bad hurricane season. We're going to hoard all the lumber and jack the prices up and make people pay through the nose.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. I am now 23 away from hitting 1,000. Woohoo! So I'm getting there slowly. I'm slowly crawling up there. The last time I saw Dr. Zhivago, I've been married for 32 years, and I think it was before I got married. My wife and I saw it, a little bit of it, and it was, we didn't watch the whole thing. We never mind what we did.
But I understand what she's talking about. Remember Laura Zhivago? Yeah, everybody forgot about that one. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes, and thank you, Reed. The last couple of Reed's videos, he's been putting it out there. for all his people to come over and join. And yes, I've had numbers go up. So thank you very much, Reed. But they're not telling me that you're sending So if someone's joining from another channel, please tell me who sent you. Because
it's easy for me. I send all the crazies over to Gil.
Yeah. You better make sure those 23 fake accounts watch at least 10 videos.
Yeah. You want to watch the live stream a lot too. As far as supplies right now, I don't see a major problem. We may not get all the things we want to get. But it's I have not seen the problems I saw back in late spring here. I would recommend everybody I would recommend you go through your pantry, check out what you have in your pantry. If you're getting a little low on something, get it now while you can. Come on, Scott. Actually, I think it was I that went to you first. Scott and I are like, Scott's my brother from another mother. We have a lot in common in background, and we're having a little disagreement on something. We're not going to get into it. But Scott, I want to say like this. I totally disagree with that law. I disagree with it. I just don't think it says what you think it is. But I'm going to get political here. Mr. Wiener in California has come up with some really stupid laws, and anyone in California, you need to vote him out. All right, let's get back to some good Christian basics. That's all I'm going to say on that. Let's get back here to the thing at land. Okay, Rusty Combs says going shopping tomorrow, restock. I'm letting it go, Kathy. I'm letting it go. SpaghettiOs. That was funny because when I was at Winco, their thing was full of SpaghettiOs. They even had it over in the special aisle where they had extra stuff stocked. So you know why? Because we can't get past Albuquerque on the SpaghettiOs, which is really nuts. Because for some reason, because our Campbell plant's working overtime and they're producing all sizes of SpaghettiOs. But the trouble is, for my truck driving friends I've been talking to, they can't get any SpaghettiOs past the Mississippi. I don't know why.
I know why. Because somebody thinks it's like Coors. You can't ship Coors east of the Mississippi. It's called bootlegging.
Yeah, bootlegging SpaghettiOs, great. Hey, buddy, you want to buy a truckload of special SpaghettiOs? Yeah, right.
But yeah, so guys, check your pantry, your food storage if you have one in the basement, like you see in the background here. If you're short on something, how can I read? It was passed through the legislation. They got it through. They did make some changes to it in the representatives. The Senate did it. Went to the representatives. They made a couple changes, and then it got passed. And then Governor Newsom signed it. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, back to food and storage.
Food storage, yes. So check, especially essential stuff that you may not have. Your dehydrated onions, garlic powder, seasoning, stuff that makes food taste good when you eat it.
Right. I do have to warn people because of the honey. We might have a run on it because too many murder hornets and the colony disease striking again. So if you don't see honey, get it now because maybe November
Yeah, that was something my daughter stocked up on too. She got 6 more pounds of honey, but yeah, we need to get a little more. Restocked 25 pounds of flour for baking, getting it no problem. Yeah, my daughter gets the 50-pound bags at Winco, and then they break out the bread machine and start making loaves of bread. The only problem with bread machines, and I've noticed this since I was a teenager, when my mom would, before that, she had her bread machine when she would just bake bread. You can buy a loaf of bread at the grocery store and it'll last 3 or 4 days. You bake 2 loaves of bread and it's gone in an hour.
Yeah.
You make do a loaf of cinnamon bread and it's gone. I mean, it hasn't even cooled in the pan to be dumped out, and it's already been grabbed out of the pan and eaten by boys.
Because it tastes better and it's fresh.
Yes. A lot of store ammo. Funny, I haven't seen any ammo from. Very little ammo. That was the one thing I forgot to check. Dang it! I was going to go check at the both at Cabela's and at Walmart, because when everybody said they were out of ammo earlier this year, Walmart here, their shelves are full. So I need to go over and check that out.
Yeah, but the ammo situation, depending on what region you're at.
Yeah, and what you're shooting too.
True.
9mm is 357. Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of 357 out there.
Also 38 special.
44 Magnum. There's a lot of 44 Magnum out there.
Also 44 special too.
Yeah. 12 gauge and 20 gauge I found a lot of.
It depends on that one. If you're looking for like buckshot, forget it. I found a lot of field loads, like birdshot, BBs, and all that stuff, and goose loads. Not a problem because I shoot a goose gun.
Yeah. But one of the channels I follow, guys, and he's real, he's down in Arizona. That's Ryan Jeske at Prescott Caliber Club.
Yep.
He's talking about the situation. He's been trying to he's been giving out information where you can go to wholesalers to get ammunition and stuff if you need to. But then he did a video that says, "Oh, here's the American made, here's the Chinese made. What are you shooting?" So yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful, folks, on the ammo, because now we're getting everywhere, and some of them are kind of duds.
Yeah. So, and remember, guys, if you are storing ammo, it needs to be kept dry, and slightly warm.
It can't be cold.
Okay, it doesn't because when you put it in the cool basement like a root cellar or something, it's not good for the ammo.
Right. And another thing is, I've been seeing it on a lot of prepper channels and homesteader channels. Do not spray your ammo with.
All right, Kathy. Bye.
Night, Kathy. Do not spray your ammo with WD-40. I swear to God, if I see another person do that, I'm going to kill them.
No, don't worry. They're going to kill themselves when they try shooting it.
Yeah, because in the Air Force, we had an armorer who did that, and he destroyed over $5,000 worth of ammo. Oh, I was cleaning him up.
Scott's going too. He's got to go. I guess he's working overtime tomorrow. So see you later, Scott.
Night, Scott. Night, Terry.
All righty. BB ammo. If you got a BB gun, an air rifle, it shoots pellets either the 5mm or the 1.77. Hey, that stuff doesn't go bad. Get some of it. You can always catch rabbits, whatever, with those.
What's funny is Crisco used to be submarine grease.
All right.
And an edible product from the Germans. Jawohl.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was Germans weren't the only ones processing at the same time. They made the bigger one, but it was actually being processed on Crisco in the United States first, but it wasn't being distributed as, they went through two different companies, and then they finally said, wait a minute, this would be great for food. And that was in 1939. They started doing it for food.
Before there was engine grease and for lubrication.
Yeah. So now the one thing there is a shortage of, we mentioned it earlier. We talked about the canning supplies, the jars and stuff. The one thing here, I'm going to try to grab something here on a separate page over here real quick here and bring it up here. Let's see if it's in here. 41 quart pressure canners. I haven't checked this in a while, guys, and I should have been checking this earlier. And
pressure cookers?
Yes.
Or canners?
Canners.
Okay.
All right.
Canners are
the All-American 41 quart one is at, come on, get off the price, is $649. Back in January, it was $285.
Right. It jumped up 33%, didn't it?
It went up. No, it went up 200%. And it's come down here $37.
Wait a month or two. When winter comes around, people will quit canning.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm figuring probably November, December, the price ought to be back down on these canners, and you can do it. You can get it. But the All-American, that's the Rolls Royce of it. We did get my 21 quart Presto that I had bought for my mother. She used it once, and it was put back in this box and in storage, and we got it out, and somehow the jiggler, the pressure relief weight on it was missing. And I found the model for it. I found the instructions for it, a PDF version of instructions online. Got a new jiggler for it, and my daughter's going to start using it to this fall once we get our beef in here to start canning beef stew.
Good.
Without fat.
Right. You could go can also whole beef too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so so that's her plan. Like all right, here's the 37.
Is that a water bath or?
No, this is a pressure because the white, it's got the locks on it here.
Okay, good.
37 quart for $600. Well, $5.99.
That's a canner, right?
That's a canner. Yes, it's a stainless steel cooker. But it's got the locks on it, and I can see stuff on it. So I'm saying it's probably use cooker or canner on it for it.
Right. You have to be careful, folks, because there's certain ones that are for cooking, and there's certain ones for canning and dual purpose. Excuse me.
Yeah. And I noticed some of the ones that are pressure cookers that have the old style weights that do 5, 10, and 15. You have to use it on the 15 to pressure can.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah, these see the jiggler here, it's gone up. It was $10 when I got it.
Ooh, it did went up.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to Bob, the metal guy.
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Yeah, it's like me, my big headache, because I live here in Cali. We're in the smoke region. All of our particle masks, the bayonet lug ones, I can get the mask cheap. I got a credit for it because I tore mine when I went into the dunk tank. That was fun. Ever spit out cow poop all the time? Anyway, I ripped mine. I'm getting a replacement, but I can't get the damn filters for it.
Yeah. Right now, I've been going through my N95 masks when I'm mixing all that concrete.
Yeah.
Says, and it's funny. My daughter was looking at me after we went and did almost a whole pallet, in an hour and a half. 60 pounds at a time into the mixer, and it was all dark gray around here. And she's looking at it, and it's wow. Yeah, that's why the N95 is required for most construction use, because it picks out the particles for the cement dust, the drywall dust, the paint and everything dust. When you're sanding paint and stuff, it picks all that stuff out. But I mean, I was in Home Depot. I was checking their supplies out this week. They still don't have any new N95 in the store on the shelves. Someone said if you're a contractor and have a license, they got it in the back.
Yep.
They're holding it for the contractors. Now they got all tons and tons of these other paper masks and stuff, which are probably like a equivalent of a N10.
Right. It's totally useless. Looking for 95 and higher if you're using the cartridge ones. Yeah. Because Gil and I know what's going on with vapors and dust, but they also have a special one for the minute particle, and that's hard to get. It's like they want $38, and that's with my special discount. And like, here, I have my license, and it's like, it costs you $38 for 4 pairs, Uncle Al. And it's like,
yeah, price went up on that. Last spring, my son works for company in California called White Magic Restorations. They go in wherever there's been mold, mildew, fire damage, broken water pipes, stuff like that, and they do repairs. Well, in the mold and stuff, he has to wear these respirators. And back in January, when this other stuff was going on, I went ahead because I had bought him the Christmas before his mask, so I knew exactly what type mask he had. I went and bought a bunch of filters for him. So, and then of course his company has filters and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you're supposed to use it all day long." And it's like the other simple N95 masks are, I use it for 4 hours and you replace it.
Right. And let's say goodnight to Reed. Reed has to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. Even with the respirators, most filters only good up to 4 hours because it's not the clogging; it's the vapor. Your moisture of your breath will clog it up faster than lightning. Heavier you use it, heavier it gets clogged up. And Gil knows what I'm talking about because he did how many pounds of cement, Gil, today?
All right. Yeah. What I've done in the last couple of weeks here, I've done. Let me pull it up here and I'll tell you exactly, because I'm starting at 13,680 pounds of concrete mixed by hand in the mixer. I'm in the process of editing the video.
Right. But how many masks you use for doing that?
I use, basically I only do it for about 2 hours a day, because that's about all my poor body can handle. And that takes about a pallet load. I can get a pallet done in 2 hours. And I use one mask for that, and it's gone.
Right.
As soon as I'm done mixing, that mask is gone, because it is so gray and caked by then. Now, what's neat about some masks, people, is I didn't bring it up here.
It's all right. We know what it is.
So the Noth brand, Noth. They changed it at one point. That's North now. The 3M half face and full face respirators, not masks, respirators, which means it's a rubber thing that goes on that has straps go on. Half face covers this, full face covers this, and it has the screw-on filters. Well, on those two brands, they got rubber flap valves inside there, so you can't breathe out through the filters, so the filters don't get moisture in them unless there's moisture in the air coming at it. Those, right. I can go for a full day with one of the big purple HEPA ones for the North brand without any problems.
Right. And then Albany Mountain Homestead said, 50% of people wear them wrong.
Yeah.
They either wear them under the chin like Nancy, or they wear it on their forehead like Charles, or one guy even wore them across their eyes. I don't know why, but
yeah, I see a lot going in there. It's like this in the store, and it's like that feels no good when you're breathing in and out through your nose. And someone else had it all the way down here like this. Oh, I pull it up when I need it. It's like, yeah. Anyways, well, let's get off that. That is a supply issue, though. Something you guys may want to think about, because I have a feeling that this flu season, something that never went away during the summertime, like the Spanish flu went away during the summertime. This one hasn't, and it's going to go into high gear.
Yeah, because that's a different subject. But I tell a lot of people, better get your supplies in, because if I figured this wasn't right, we're finishing up the Surge. The Red Dragon's dying out and it's replaced by the Surge. Surge is now dying out and it's getting replaced by Mutation 106, and everybody's freaked out on that one. You think the other two was bad? This one is their little brother on steroids that have been pumping iron all summer, and he's mad.
Yeah. All right, so let me show you something here for your supplies. If you have the cloth masks, you can get inserts for the cloth masks that are N95 material, and this is on Amazon. You Google N95 filter material, and here we have this one right here is 20 pieces for $10. This one here is 10 pieces for $8, or where they got these other weird rolls. I want to see here we go. You can get it's not saying what this roll is, but this is the type roll. Let me do it this one here. Let me go back up and add the word roll at the end of it. ROLL. Search. Boom. Okay. So 25-foot roll of the material.
That's toilet paper.
Yeah, no, that's not toilet paper. That's non-woven fabric. Yeah. So it
still looks like toilet paper.
I know it looks like toilet paper, but it's not toilet paper. It's the melt blown non-woven fabric 10 mil thick. But like this one is $41 for a 25-foot roll. At 4 inches a shot, that is 75 masks you can get for that, at least. And if you only do it, if your mask only needs a 3-inch roll, whatever. But there are a bunch of different ones, and it's like, oh, you guys got a CPAP? Don't forget your HEPA filters for your CPAP. But yeah,
I did a video on changing filters.
Yeah,
everything. Yeah, I know about that. It's like you have to change them and clean the hose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not quite, and I don't think this is N95 on this one here, but it's a lot better than the others. It's almost N95.
It's close. It's like the one below it.
Yeah.
Is that the 380?
No.
I couldn't. No.
Yeah. But 3M has 250 sheets, replacement sheets for the face ones that goes on the, for $34. So do your research, check them out. They got you got different size pads and stuff. Oh, here we go. All right, so you got 100 pieces anti-dust PM 2.5 mask with activated charcoal 5 layers. $11. This one I believe is equivalent to an N85.
And we got something important by Mama Z on the side chat. Mama Z will be making mini pot pies at 9:30. I can't read it.
Central Standard Time or Central Daylight Time. We're in daylight time now, right now. So so that's going to be 7:30 Pacific, 8:30 Mountain, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Right. Yeah, it's a good one. If you want to see a good chicken pot pie, You go over there tomorrow morning. Is
And
it
I love
tomorrow
chicken
morning?
pot pies.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Woohoo! All right. So, so anyway, so that's a supply. Our other supplies besides food, guys,
Yeah.
and besides toilet paper that you need to be getting and
Oh,
keeping
and an
up on.
easy way to get bleach. Everybody knows Pool Shop. Go over to your pool supply house right now because summer's closing. They're trying to get rid of their pool shop. So pick up a box of that. You know how to measure out for a gallon of water, and you got what?
Yeah,
Not
you got to
pool
make.
shop.
Yeah, but if you mix it, you got to make sure that the ones they're using, there's some of them that have the right chemicals in it, and there's some of them that have other chemicals in it that you don't want
Yeah,
to
you
use.
don't want that one.
Yeah, you want to do your research, check online, find out exactly what it is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you Google how to make bleach, you will find from Clorox talks about it, and several other companies, and several of the government sites talk about what makes bleach and how you can make it.
Right,
So
because I talked to our friend who argued with me because I used to clean pools for 3 years. Pool shock has other ingredients like an arsenic algicide, and there's a bluing cyanide agent in there. You don't want that. You want pure. So I can't remember the last word. Sodium. What's that word?
hydroxinate or something like that.
Yeah, it has to be pure. What Gil says.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll tell you just a second, guys. What is the or BLEAC?
Night, Misty.
Sodium hydrochlorate.
That's a hard word to say or sing.
Or remember it. So
Yeah.
so let me put it down here. So I just threw it into the chat there. There we go. Yeah, Kaylin has it. Kaylin's on the ball, guys.
Yep.
That's another reason to go check her out. She is on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had a bidet. I did a bidet video. Everybody should build a bidet. You'll find out when you run out of toilet paper, or the kids have diarrhea.
When we do, when my wife moves up here in 3.5 years, when this property is totally paid for, all of the improvements we've done onto the California house are paid for because we got a loan on that to redo the roof and stuff. All the vehicles are paid for, tractors, everything's paid for. We're going to either build a house here, or Brandon across the street is going to sell. Came over and said, "Hey, he's getting married. Yay, Brendan!" And he's going to they're going to move to her ranch. And then they're going to sell this place here in 3 years. Well, if we buy it, then if we buy this 6 months before my wife comes up, my job is to remodel the bathroom and put in a toilet and a bidet.
The bathroom hasn't changed since 1940, right?
Actually, this house over here is not that old.
Oh, okay.
The house he bought, he has over there is probably maybe 25 years old. So, and it looks immaculate. He's been single, and he's just getting married, and yeah, so he's no kids running around terrorizing the house. So the house is in immaculate conditions. His place is, he paints it all the time, takes care of it. So,
oh yeah, they have spray bottle. Who is it? Kratom redundancy. You can buy it. It's only $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bottle. It has a squeeze end. You pump it and you spray your bottom with it.
Yeah. Or if you want to be a little more thorough, you go to Home Depot, whatever. You get the 1 gallon spray bottle, pump sprayer. You spray it. You tune the nozzle to the right thing. You bend, you heat up the tube and bend it just a little bit so it's in the right shape. And one of the med people up at the scout camp used that. She had one of those. She took it with her to the camp toilets for herself.
Yes, mint oil. You'd be surprised why a lot of people grow mint.
Yeah, or lemongrass is a nice
Option.
option too. Don't use onion though.
No, or garlic, or cayenne. I knew that would get you. Yeah, run a hose. We all have bathroom windows. I think my family think Uncle Alan's time for the.
Wait. Why do you need to run a garden hose through the bathroom window? You have a sink right there. You unscrew the screen off of it. Screw on the adapter to go to garden hose thread.
Yep.
Get the garden hose thread adapter back to that, so you put the screen on there. You just use the quickness to connect the hose on there, and you're set.
Yeah, just don't put it on high.
Michelle. Or ghost pepper. Definitely not ghost pepper.
Right, because some people in South America mix it in water to kill worms and also clean your bottom, but I don't think I'm going to try that. No.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Some important thought here. I'm going to throw this up here.
Which one is it?
On the bleach. Going back to the bleach here. But hopefully this will all fit in there. Okay, I hope this is not too long. We'll take it. Okay, it broke it over into 2 comments. Good. At least it did that. Instead of just cutting it off, it broke it into 2 comments. So your information is in there.
Good.
But for some reason, it's not letting me post web links, especially to the channel here directly in here. I had to go
email it.
Yeah, I had to email it to you. But yeah. So an important part there is typically it is either 5% for regular strength or 6% for ultra strength. So guys, check, be careful on how you mix your sodium hypochlorite in making your homemade bleach. You don't want to make it too strong.
Yeah, when you see your hair and hands turn white, that's a little bit too strong.
Yeah.
You don't want to do like Homer Simpson, put it in his pool, and every kid like, I can't see it.
It burns. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have to address this because I used to teach the hazmat class for DHS, and I used to teach to the TSA guys and the customs guys and everything else. Bleach mixed with ammonia can give you 6 different chemicals from it. The most common chemical that comes off is chlorine gas, and that happens to used to happen to a lot of housewives cleaning the toilet. Pour a little bleach in, throw ammonia in, start scrubbing around, chlorine gas themselves, and they're dead. Interesting thing is, if you take the right mixture, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, the right amount, so many parts of bleach, so many parts of ammonia, and mix them at a drizzle type pace, you wind up with hydrazine, aka rocket fuel. So, yeah,
the launch things into outer space, kind of.
Yeah. So if you don't want to be mixing it wrong and coming up with hydrazine in the toilet and have a smoker go in there, throw the match down in there, through the roof.
Yeah, but also hydrazine, if it's mixed wrong, again, like Gil says, you get chlorine gas and another compound you don't want to breathe.
Yeah, but you can get 6 different dangerous compounds mixing bleach and ammonia together And I think the only one that it doesn't kill you right off is the hydrazine. Everything else produces some sort of poisonous gas of some sort, or poisonous chemical that is,
It's not good, folks. You don't want to drown in your own fluids, poisoned by chlorine gas. I know what the other two are, but Gil won't say it. I know what it is, but you don't want to have wet lung.
Yeah. I got several cookbooks. One's called the Anarchist Cookbook. One is called
outdated.
Is the volumes 1, 2, 3 of the CIA Black Book for, anyways.
I got the Soviet version of it too.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
2, don't die from the red dragon. You just died from scrubbing the toilet.
Yeah.
That looked great on the grave. Did not die from the red dragon. Died from scrubbing the toilet.
I just thought of something too. If
Go ahead.
Guys have water filters that you use, like for the Brita, or the what's the metal one called?
Berkey,
or the knockoff Berkey one that Butch Sand Hollow has, or you have one of the ones like I have, the NutriChef, where it has the ceramic one on top and then the 6-stage one underneath it. Get extras now. If you filter your drinking water, get extras now.
I already did on mine for all my systems. If you're doing that, you got to make sure you want to put in a. Not Kaylin.
No, I'm saying thanks. That's the one that Butch has. The Alexa.
Oh, sorry, extra pure. Sorry, Kaylin. Whatchamacallit, on water filters, make sure you have a pre-filter, because a lot of the wilderness survival guys and bushcrafters goofed this one up. You have to have a pre-filter, like a simple coffee filter, because more stuff you put into the filter, less it works.
Yeah. So like if during this winter there's power outages, whatever, and the water treatment plant loses power pressure, or construction companies step the power lines, and you got to use whatever, rainwater, whatever you got to use, filter the water first through like a coffee filter. That'll remove a lot of particles. Those particles now will not plug up your good, expensive filters. Yeah.
Also, dead pigeon is not good for drinking through the water filter either.
Oh, Mary Beth. Oh, yeah. Comet and bleach.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. That's why they put something called chlorinol 3 in the Comet, so people wouldn't try to use bleach. They added that chlorinol 3 whitening agent to it to take care of that.
Yep. What Kaylin said on number 4 and number 5 comb filters, they work fine too. Yeah. Now, another thing with the water filters, I do have to warn everybody, they have a certain expiration date. You use it for so many times, so many gallons, you have to figure it out. Like the Brita, it's every 3 months or 30 days, depending how much you use it.
Yeah.
On the middle canister one, the Berkeley, you have to check it, because it's not how long you use it, how many gallons you pour through it, and how clean you keep that water. And another thing bad about Berkeley is it does not remove dissolved toxins. It removes heavy metal, but it does not remove. If you have botulism in the water, it'll take out the organism, but it won't take out the toxin. Because I've seen people try it with the blue-green algae water. And what happens when you drink the blue-green algae water, Gil? Yeah, and something else.
Yeah. But like, that's one of the things I like about my the NutriChef that I have. It has that ceramic dome filter on it, which takes down to less than 1 micron.
Is it 1.5 micron or it's 1 micron?
The one I have is less than 1 micron. I think it's like 0.85 of a micron.
Oh, that's good.
So it removes all sorts of stuff, and then it goes through the 5-stage filter with the charcoal, the pumice rock, and all the other fun stuff too.
Right. But remember, folks, a lot of filters do not take out toxins.
Yeah.
It's like uranium in Arizona. It does not do anything to that. You're,
Right.
glow in the dark water.
Yeah.
Like this color.
Yeah. For most rainwater, if you're going to be collecting rainwater to drink, the first rain that washes off the roof, don't use.
Put it in your garden. It's good for it.
Yeah.
A lot of bird poop.
Yep.
Or
Exactly.
dead bird.
So yeah, you want to use what's called second rain on it.
Oh,
hey, it's Will.
I will.
JIT Preparedness Info. That's formerly known as Just-in-Time Prepping.
Will did his first live stream yesterday.
Yeah, and I missed it.
That's all right.
Because usually he's on. Usually he was either on Wednesdays, or he was on or Mondays. Nights. Yeah.
Yep.
I could not use it for creek water.
No, I wouldn't recommend that. They do have like, what's the bag one? I keep forgetting. Gil, the blue bag one. You fill it up, and they have a cartridge on the bottom.
Yeah, I
can't remember the name.
One. Yeah.
All the backpackers are using it. Hi, Howie.
Howie's here. Woohoo!
Now, Howie's lucky. He lives in a temperate food forest, not tropical, temperate.
Yeah. So, so right now I'm, hey, Howie, have you seen any food shortages or item shortages up there on your island up there in Canada? That's Victoria Island. So, like I said, I have not seen, any shortages down here yet. And I didn't get over to Smart Food Service to check them out.
Right. Michael said 58. Said Sawyer, it's the gravity feed one. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
CR.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I don't trust nothing. I'll throw in
Not
a couple
my ballot by mail today.
Walk it in, Will. Walk it in.
They do have every county by law has to have a drop-off point where you can just drive by and hand them the mail-in ballot, and they put it right in the box there. That way you're not standing in line or anything else, and you can even have on your little latex glove and hand it out the window to them, and they will take it and put it right in the in the thing, and then that way it doesn't get lost in the mail. Because I found something out interesting. On your mail-in ballot, you look on it, there's a number on the back. If it has an R in there, it says that you're a Republican. It has a D in there, it says you're a Democrat. It has a G in there, you're the Green Party, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. L, Libertarian. So they have codes in there on the serial number of the ballot that says what party you're registered to.
Yeah, I make sure you register to them because I went to the courthouse. That's why I got my jury substance. Because they had me listed as a Democrat. I am not a Democrat.
Anyways, for supplies and stuff, guys, we're coming into wintertime. Medications, whether it's that or the Zicam or the anti-diarrheal, or whatever it is you need to use.
Don't forget the hemorrhoid cream, eye washes, and nose sprays, especially the salt water one.
Now, I watched a video and I forgot to save the link to it because I was doing a bunch of videos at once. there was a doctor doing going over stuff and talking about things, and he was reiterating basically what Doc Bones at Doom and Bloom was saying about, I can't remember how to pronounce it, that medication that President Trump said, and everybody else goes, "Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about." And this guy was saying, you get a prescription for that, and he listed the dosage, and don't forget your zinc and your vitamin D, and the three of them together knocks out a lot of viruses.
Right. But you got to be careful on that, folks. Make sure you have blood tested, because that same one does not work on certain blood types. You have to be A, B, and it works fine. Everybody else, you have to be careful.
Yeah. Mary Beth has the halls in her mouth right now. Oh, cough syrups, Sudafed. Oh, something hard to get. The Sudafed. You got to go through all the hoops to get it. So might as well go ahead and get a box now. Get another box next month. Get another. You should have gotten a box last month. Get several boxes. If you go through that, like my wife does during, and when she gets she gets sinus infections during the wintertime, and she pops that stuff to take care of her sinus infections.
Right, because Howie lives near the ocean. He gets hydrated really good. For us, like in the desert, you have to have one of these always.
Yeah.
Artificial tears, because we got snow, not real snow. It's called ash.
Yeah. And don't forget your vitamins. I do mine up in a little box all the time. And so I got all my fun vitamins in there, my B complex, my vitamin E, vitamin D, my magnesium, which a lot of people don't realize magnesium helps your muscles to relax. So keeps you from cramping up so much. My mom had a terrible time with cramping at night, and I didn't find about it till afterwards. Oh, yeah. Mucinex. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Or the generic. Another trick I tell everybody: if you can't get an eye wash cup, get a whiskey shot. Yeah. And what you use that for is, if you got something in your eye, or your kid has something in your eye, you fill it up with eye wash solution, and you put it over the eye, and you tilt it back, and you tilt it forward, and that takes the stuff out of the eyeball.
Yeah. Now I remember what this is the other one. Helps with inflammation, and a friend of ours has real bad rheumatoid arthritis. This helps her out a lot. And I got the vitamin D3. And
another trick is, if you don't have a hot water bottle, this is for us old guys who have to take all that stuff, get a hot water bottle.
Yeah. Oh, score!
Good one, Kaylin.
Wow, yes.
Yes, funny, CR, but no, if you got something in your eye, you don't want to take a shot of whiskey to the eye. You want saline solution to wash it out.
Ow, that's like adding cayenne pepper to your bidet wash.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Courtney's husband said that they make their own cough syrup using honey and horehound. My grandmother used to use honey, lemon juice, and I forget what else it was. Shoot. But yeah.
Yeah, and Howie did a good one for colds and stuff.
1 hot pepper, 1 ginger chopped fresh, 1 lemon, hot water, drink, no colds, flus.
Yeah, on Albany Mountain Homestead, I do warn people on wild lettuce. If you do not know the dosage, do not mess around with it. I did a whole, how many videos I did on those things? Dosage kills you, because that's what kills a lot of people with the marijuana stuff. They get the dosage wrong, and they have respiratory failures. It's like everybody's eating. Well, I took some edibles. How much did you took? I ate the whole bar. No, you're supposed to eat a little piece of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to eat a little piece of that? Yeah, you took enough dosage for 20 people in 40 days by eating the whole bar of chocolate. They have a TV show called Growing Belushi. He'll explain that to you.
Yep. Albany says they picked up recently expired vitamins. What's interesting is on most vitamins, if they're powder, the powdered tablets and stuff, the dry stuff, like certain antibiotics are good for like a year or two after their expiration
Right.
date.
But certain ones you got to be careful. Again, it's the dosage and oxidation. If it's like 5 years old or aspirin 5 years old, don't take it. Flush it down the toilet.
Okay, if I remember right, isn't green onion a source of vitamin C? I'm not sure about green onion or garlic. I can't remember. I'd have to find my sheet here.
Yeah, if you eat the green part, it's got vitamin C in it.
But everyone says, "Oh, orange juice, great source of vitamin C." Well, guess what has more vitamin C than orange juice? Has antioxidants and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. Grape juice, dark purple grape juice. Oh,
right. And if you like Uncle Al and can't take the sugars, you could also drink aloe vera juice. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, "I'll drink grape juice, Uncle Alan." No, you drink what Uncle Alan drink. Drink it straight.
Yeah.
Just scrape off the scum. It's good for you.
What was it? Okay, so a lot of your dark berries, your blueberries and stuff like that, are also very high in the antioxidant. Oh, there it is. Yes. Pine needle tea has lots of vitamin C, especially if you get the small little nubs on the end there where they're really short. Those are packed full of vitamin C.
Right. It also keeps you regular too. Michelle P, yes, you have to flush it because like aspirin has a 5-year period. If it smells vinegary, do not take it.
Right.
All right. Because it'll destroy your kidneys because it forms another compound. You flush it in the toilet, swish it around. It does the same thing as Comet. Clean out the toilet really good.
Yeah.
That's old aspirin.
Yeah, aspirin. But some of the medications and stuff, your local county health, you have expired medications you want to get rid of. Some of the ones you definitely do not want to flush them. Just take them over there, and the county health department will have some place where you can drop them off. And I'm not sure. Some pharmacies will do recycling on it. Will take it. And
yeah, they'll have a big sign on their counter on recycling. There's some stuff you do not want to flush. Vitamins, aspirin. I forgot something else you could flush, but everything else you want to take it to the drugstore.
Yeah.
Oh, and do not throw it in.
And if you're not sure, take it to a place that disposes of it. The county health,
right,
the drugstores, or some places that will take expired medications.
Right, or the poison centers. We have a poison center here, and we do it all the time. It's like we found some stuff from Grandpa's days. You don't want to take this. This is like it's arsenic. Or remember, Gil, back in your area in the Bay Area, everybody was taking the orange powder. Mexican community for headaches and baby crying.
Yeah,
remember that? Yes. If you give the baby orange powder, they'll keep quiet.
Yeah. Some police departments will as well. You have to check for your local thing. Back in the Bay Area, Contra Costa County has at their the Contra Costa Central Sanitary District offices has a recycling center where you can take paint, fluorescent bulbs, batteries, medications, anything that most people will flush down and say, no, bring it in here and we'll dispose of it. We'll take it to the incinerator and run it through this. They have a special incinerator for certain things. Paints and stuff, they have a recycle program that if the paint's still good, that you can go in and pick up free paint.
It comes out one color gray.
No. They keep it in the original cans. They check the cans. If the cans aren't rusty, good cans, they'll put it in the recycling center pickup where you can go in and pick stuff up.
What kind of powder they're talking about?
BC powder?
Yeah.
Not sure what BC is.
Have no idea.
Lowe's will get rid of light bulbs. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Oh, we're up into an hour and a half here. We covered a lot more than just shortages. Covered some other good health concerns and stuff as well. So once again, everybody, check what you have. Check medications, food, other supplies you may need. Make sure you have enough to get through the winter, well into spring. If you've grown a lot, calculate on your canning stuff what you can do there. If you're missing something, get it now, because if we do go into another event like we did in the spring, and the Red Dragon makes a big resurgence in late October into November during the beginning of the normal flu season, things could shut down again, and manufacturing plants could shut down, and we could lose a lot of the ability to get some of these things.
So what's coming up, Gil? Good night, Mary Beth. Who's it going? Yeah, Mary Beth, good night. What's coming up next, Gil?
All right, Tactical Tuesday. Going to be covering storing your food storage. Keep it safe. We're going to talk about ways to store it, not just containers, but shelving and things like that work. And I'll show you some of the stuff that we're doing to keep our jars shaped. You look above me and below me in the background here, how all the jars are sitting on the shelf. I was raised in California. California has a lot of something that goes and things bounce off the shelves. So I'm going to be sharing ways to protect bottles and stuff like that.
And also for canning people, you're not supposed to put canning jars on top of the lids. You put a counter pressure point on it. So if you want to do that, you have to put a plywood surface over it.
Or thick cardboard between them.
Right.
So that's coming up on Tactical Tuesday. Next Friday is September 11th. It's been 19 years, and we're going to talk about that and go over and talk about where we were, what we did, how you responded, what it means to you. And we're going to talk about, it's a little bit of a patriotic night there for next Friday.
Yep.
If
you want to help, go ahead, Gil.
Following that, on the September 15th for Tactical Tuesday, we'll talk about 12-volt power hacks, ways to get by in a pinch. And that's I'm not going to go down the rest of the list, but we got some interesting things coming up. We got two interesting specials coming up. Friday, September 25th, we will not do a Friday night special. I'm going to push it back and do Saturday for my birthday. Have a special birthday go around on September 26th. And then on Halloween, I'm going to do a special Saturday on Halloween, Surviving Halloween. And what's also interesting is, I just found out, Halloween is a full moon. It is a blue moon for Halloween this year.
Yep. And let's say goodnight to Howie.
Night,
folks, if you want to help out Gil, make sure you do a video for Gil for that night. Do it a couple of days like I've been doing, so people will get to see Gil's live stream.
Yes, Halloween is the time where everybody can wear a mask, except for certain protesters who will refuse to wear masks on Halloween.
True.
Cool.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to him come Halloween. My mom's birthday was the next day, All Saints Day.
Right. Or I forget the Spanish term for it.
Day of the
Dead. I think it's All Saints Day.
It's All Saints Day, but the whole thing is the Day of the Dead, and the whole thing thing for like it's actually 3 days they're dealing with it.
Yep.
All righty, so I think we've covered everything, and with that, I want to remind everybody: stay happy, stay safe, stay prepared